Is everybody back on, or do I have to let you in?
No, I think everybody's back on. Everybody's good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, everybody's good.
All right. So I don't know, I can't see everybody, but if you need help getting back in, there you go, you're popping on. All right. So all our butter is melting here. Don't know what happened with that. And all we're going to do is kind of swirl it around and add the pancake batter that we have ready for the Dutch baby. Put that in. And then we're going to put this back in the microwave. Right in here to cook. And I will set the timer for about 20 minutes for this. There we go. And here's what our maple bourbon, there's no bourbon in it right now. Here's what it's supposed to look like when it's actually the nice little glaze, which we're now going to add just a teaspoon and a half of, this is not something I drink, but we have some, because it helps caramelize it. A teaspoon and a half. Ugh, I hate the smell of it. And we're going to stir it in, and it kind of bubbles up when you add it. And now, we're just going to pour this over the top, kind of as a nice little glaze for both pieces of salmon. Spread it around. If you had 4, you could make the double batch. And I'm just going to kind of let it sit in there. Now, one nice thing about the grill pan, this is non-stick. It's cast iron, but it's got the same coating. And we can just let this sit on top of the salmon and it'll keep it warm. So, thank you for everyone. I don't know if the recording is going to end up being the recording, because when I lost this, who knows? But anyway, you guys are here, so hopefully you can remember. Now today, Jennifer asked me to talk about our rock crocks, so I really wanted to do that for you. For those of you that are here, what is the one thing you hate the most when you cook?
Cleaning up.
Cleaning up.
That's right. So we have this rock crock collection, and these are made out of and they're not made out of cast iron. They look like they are. They're made out of ceramic. So these are kind of a special kind of cookware. This is our 4-quart Dutch oven. It can be used on the top of the stove, any kind of stove except induction, which is a magnet. It also can be used in the oven, under the broiler, on the grill, and in the microwave. So you put your vegetables in here if you're going to make a casserole or a soup. You can brown them on the top of the stove. Put it in the oven. If you wanted to have a topping on your casserole, you could put it under the broiler. This can be heated up to 752 degrees. So when the food is ready, you put the cover on, it keeps it hot for a long time. And the next day, if you have leftovers, you can heat them up right in here in the microwave because it's not metal. So the 4-quart Dutch oven, these are the two that they have left, the 4-quart Dutch oven and the 2.5-quart everyday pan. Both of these fit into the slow cooker stand, which they came out with a couple years ago. This is just a stand that also turns them into a slow cooker. And it has 3 settings, low, high, and warm. So like at Christmas this year, I made like a hot spice cider and I kept it warm for a really long time, just I put it in here, cooked it on the top of the stove, kept it warm. Cover it or uncover it. Each rock crock comes with 10 full color recipes. Mine have really been used. One of my favorite ones for this one is French onion and mushroom soup, which is part of this. The smaller one, which is only 2.5 quarts, also comes with some great recipes. So you have something to use the minute you get it. One of my favorite things to do at parties is to take a chocolate cake mix, dollop a whole pan of frosting on the top. You mix up the chocolate cake just like you were gonna make a regular cake. You put it in here, you dollop frosting on the top, you put it in the microwave for 11 minutes uncovered. And when you're done, you have this gooey, frosting disappears, it's all on the bottom, and you have a lava cake. So, does that answer the questions you had about it, Jennifer? Hopefully.
Yeah, that's great.
Now, the other thing that I will also talk about is our grill stones. And you kind of were wondering about those. There's 2 of them. This is called the small grill stone. You can use it on a grill. You can use this one on the top of the stove because it's the same thing. So like my husband and I have taken this camping and put it on a charcoal grill and made bacon and eggs right on here. You could also make a little pizza. This large grill stone is like a full pizza stone. You can use it in the oven or on your grill. And it comes with a great recipe called grilled loaded nachos, where you cook all the vegetables first on here, scrape them off, load it back up with chips and the vegetables, and put it back on the grill to melt the cheese, and it's really amazing. The only bad thing about this is on back order. Oh no, it's not even on back order. It's on stop sale to the end of August because so many people bought them this summer. But I have used these. Like I have a recipe where I take chicken and wrap it in bacon, cook the chicken on one side, the vegetables on the other, and you just do it on the grill and you don't heat up your house. So that is the basic Rock Crock collection. Just so you know. All right, let's take a look at, I don't think our Dutch baby is ready yet. Let me check. We've got 7 minutes on the rice. Yeah, it's good. So, I'm gonna roll you around my kitchen and show you one other electric product that Pampered Chef has, and that is our, well, I'm gonna actually show you a couple. And if anybody has something you wanna see, let me know. This is our Cool and Serve square tray. It's 12 by 12. It's plastic. The cover actually stores underneath. And this is how it comes. It has 2, these are adjustable, so you could use one. These little white things here, you keep in your freezer. They keep food cold for 4 to 6 hours. So on one side, there are enough little things for deviled eggs. And on the other side, they just, if you like had dips or a salad or something in these, you use it like that. So that's one of the reasons why I first got it, because my husband loves deviled eggs and you always worry about those in the summer. So you can use it like this with a deviled egg side or without. And the cool thing about it is, say you have some chips and dip. You can put, you know, you could do guacamole and dip here, chips here, and not use this. Or you can use them both. I even sometimes just use them without any of the inserts to take brownies or cupcakes or things to a party. And you don't have to worry about the cover because the cover stores right underneath it. We also have some Cool and Serve bowls and a small Cool and Serve. Those are a couple of the other products that are currently not available because everybody bought them because it's summer. But I did want to show it to you. Now the last thing I'm going to show you is our deluxe cooking blender. And I'm not going to cook anything in it tonight. This is a heavy duty blender, but let me tell you, it actually does more than just blend. It has 8 pre-programmed settings. You can make smoothies, which everybody makes with a blender. You can also make alternative milk. So you can take almonds, cashews, rice, whatever you want, and make alternative milk. They actually come with a straining bag. You can grind things, and I'm going to show you real quick how easy it is to make peanut butter. The soup setting is my favorite. You can make several kinds of soups. It comes with recipes. So butternut squash soup, tomato soup, broccoli cheddar. There's just many different kinds. That is a patent pending setting, and it takes 30 minutes, and it cooks the soup from scratch all the way up to totally done. You can also make heated puree. So if you want to sneak vegetables into your food, like a tomato sauce, you can puree it in here and throw it in. There's also a jam setting, which makes jam from fresh fruit all the way up to, so it's totally cooked. You start with the fruit and the pectin, you add the sugar through the top at the end, and it's done and ready to go into a jar. The thing I like about it the most, this is some raspberry jam I made recently. I used a pound of raspberries, a package of pectin, and I think it was 2 cups of sugar. It made 2 big 8-ounce jars. But the cool thing is it blends it and cooks it. So when you're done, there are no seeds. They're all ground up, which I hate seeds in raspberry jam. So that's a cool thing. So raspberry jam, there's also sauce settings. So you can make hollandaise sauce or Alfredo sauce. But while we're waiting for our Dutch baby to be done, I thought I would just show you how quick and easy it is to make peanut butter. So there's a couple things that are cool about this. When you turn it on, if the lid is not locked in, you can't do anything. It won't work. So you're never going to have stuff spewing all over your kitchen. So I take this off. And this is a jar of dry roasted peanuts. They're lightly salted, so that's all we're going to add to make the peanut butter. And dump it in. It's about 3 cups, and we're going to put the cover on. And when you make peanut butter in here, what happens is it grinds it all up. It's the best peanut butter you've ever had. It makes about 2 cups. And they'll start climbing up the side. So it comes with this tamper, and the cover can come off. If you undo the top, it's going to turn off. Because when that isn't locked, it won't work. But you can go in and tamp things down. So I'll just kind of show you. It makes peanut butter in about 3 minutes. So we got 3 minutes of time here. We're gonna put the cover on. I'm gonna turn it to grind. And you can also make hummus. You can make cashew butter. You can even make Nutella with this if you have the right kind of nuts. It's set for 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And it's just gonna run. And when it starts rubbing, that's when I'm going to stick my I don't have to do anymore. And let it do its thing. Sorry for the noise. Okay, so when you're done, you press cancel. Take off the top. And you have smooth, creamy peanut butter, which you can actually just pour into your bowl. And I have this nice thing that will help me. And the only ingredients in this peanut butter is peanuts and salt if you add it or if you have it. And then when you're done with everything that you make, like if it's soup or whatever, I'm not gonna put it all in here right now, I'm gonna leave it. But there's one other setting that I forgot to tell you about. This has a heating element on the bottom. It actually heats. So you can't wash this in a dishwasher or anywhere like that. And there is one more setting called heated wash. So after I'm done getting all this peanut butter out, I kind of rinse it, put in 3 cups of warm water, add 2 drops of dish detergent, and you put it on heated wash setting. It heats the water up to 142 degrees, totally cleans it. You rinse it out and put it away. With peanut butter, I usually have to do it twice because peanut butter is a little more greasy than like soup or jam or whatever. But I'll post a picture later of it after it's clean so you can see. I'm not going to take any time doing it right now. So I'm going to go check our Dutch baby. Thank you for rolling around with me. Turn on the oven light here. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can see it in there. It's puffing up. It's not quite done. It's all puffy. So there it is. Not quite done yet. Got a little more time. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. And then we'll get it out and just put it right here on the folks' little mat here. So we'll give it a couple more minutes, but in the meantime, I do have one more little thing a couple more things I want to tell you. When I do parties in person, I always like to talk about a couple things. So first of all, I need a volunteer right now to tell me one place you like to shop. It can be online, it can be at a store. Just whoever says it first will be the first person. I have some coupons for you right here. So who would be my first guinea pig to do this? Go ahead.
Amazon.
Okay, Vera. All right. You were the first one, Vera. So where do you like?
Amazon.
Amazon. Okay. So today my coupons are for Amazon. And I'm going to give them to you and then I'll explain why I do that. So first of all, I have a coupon here for 165 in free products. Would you take that if I gave it to you? Anything you want? Yeah, no one ever refuses. And I would hand these to you if you were in the room with me. Then you can pick 4 half-price things, anything you want on the Amazon website. There you go. I'm sure you're going to take that. Then because you shop often, you can also pick one product. They have several that you can pick from that are 60% off. So you can choose one of several things and you can pick one for 60% off in addition to all these other things. And you would get 30% off anything else you buy that day. So it's like a one-day shopping spree. And then if you go home and you tell someone else about how great Amazon is, they're going to give you another product on another day for 50% off and 10% off for a whole year. It's pretty cool. Now, if you were in the room with me, I would say, now I'm going to take these away. And I'm going to share my screen for a minute because it's easier than holding up our catalog. So let me do that. I am going to, I have to find it first. And I lost some of my stuff. Okay, getting my computer turned on. Hold on a second, I have to find it. So let's see. Alrighty, all right. So now I see it. So now I just have to go back to share my screen. Okay. And okay. All right, so I am showing you what is on the back of our catalog. And if you look here at 165, at $800 in sales, if you have a Pampered Chef party, you get 165 in free products, anything you want in our catalog. You also get 4 half-price products, 30% off anything else you buy on that day, and you get 10% off for a year, and there's always a host special. So in the month of August, can you see this? What I have up there now?
Yep.
Okay, this is our August host special. So in August, all our electric products are 60% off. So the deluxe cooking blender that you just saw is $349. If you host a party in August, you can get it for $139.60. And if you want to get it with our smoothie adapter set, it's $20 more. The quick cooker, which is normally $249, you can get for $99. Or you can buy it with accessories for $122.80. That's if you host a party. The air fryer, which is over here to my right, and is only available for host right now because of the whole COVID thing. But if you have 650 in sales in the month of August, you can get the air fryer for $111 or one with accessories. So those are all available for you if you host a party. Now, why do I tell you these things? It's because when I was a young mom and I had 4 little kids, I have 3 sons and a daughter, I would go to every Pampered Chef party I could go to, and I would buy one thing. Like I might buy a scraper, which some people call spatulas, but they call them scrapers, or some bamboo spoons, or you know, the chopper. But I never bought everything until my daughter got married, and then I decided to host a party. And I got so much stuff free, I was like, wow, why didn't anyone ever tell me all the stuff you can get free if you host a party? So that's the only reason why I tell you. I just want you to be fully aware. It's like a little shopping spree. Jennifer booked her party from Brandy Putnam, who lives in Lowell. And Brandy gets to pick one item or set at this party for half off. She doesn't even have to be here. As you can see, she's not here. So all you have to do is host a party and you can get something for 50% off. And it does count for the sales. So that's my little commercial for tonight. And I'm gonna give what I'm gonna do when this is all done. I'm actually gonna get this out because it's ready. So this is the official Dutch baby. It's kind of like a giant puffy pancake. And we're not gonna, it will kind of sag. But we're going to put some fresh fruit on it. I have it in that same container that we had earlier. So I have some berries and I have some strawberries, and I wanted to show you, this is, I know it's not really strawberry season anymore, but it is blueberry. We have a lovely tool called the Core and More. And this works great for getting the cores out of strawberries or tomatoes. And it just has, this side will do melon balls, but this side actually just takes the little cores out. And I've got several strawberries here. You can also use a knife, but this is kind of easy and quick. And then the way Pampered Chef is, we have a lot of products that do more than one thing. So this is our quick slice. This has really, really sharp blades. You can put a bunch of strawberries, or you can put mushrooms, or you can actually even slice planks of cucumbers or zucchini. You just line these up, push down and they're all sliced. You can also do, you know, anything that you want to slice, you can slice with that. So we did these. We're going to put them on the top of our Dutch baby. Pretty easy while it's hot. And this whole thing washes in the dishwasher and it has a nice base, so in case you slip, you won't cut yourself on those. But there's another product that maybe some of you have, and that is the Egg Slicer Plus. That also works for slicing strawberries, or it has wires, and you just put your strawberry on there, slice through, quick and easy, you've got your whole strawberry sliced. So I've got strawberries on here. I also have some raspberries and blueberries to add color. So I'm gonna add all those and take a picture of it, sprinkle a little powdered sugar on it, and then you can serve it with whipped cream or ice cream or whatever you want. It's definitely better hot. So there it is with the, so my joy after this is all done is I get to take pictures of all the finished food, and I haven't forgotten about the rice. Actually, I think it's counting up now. So we finished while we were doing the peanut butter. And now all I have to do is release the steam, let it go. Usually with rice, you have to do it for about, you have to let it sit for 10 minutes. The little red thing went down, you open it up. And the rice is perfect, which brown rice is a hard thing to get perfect. I don't know if you guys can see this. It looks great. So the only other thing I'm gonna add is, you guys have been so great. I appreciate it. I'm going to chop up some almonds. With my other, I have two choppers, one that I take to shows and one that I keep at home. Can you hand me that here? Okay, so I'm going to chop these almonds right in the base. Put that in. There we go. Okay. So we're going to just add those. We're going to chop these really fine because they just add flavor. So we've chopped our almonds, and I'm also going to add a 1/4 cup of dried cranberries, which I'm going to just put in our prep bowl. And we're going to add that in. All right, so I dumped them in. I'm just going to stir it up and show you how it looks. So here is our rice pilaf, all ready to go, and the rice is all nicely done. What I'm going to do is I am going to post pictures on the website. Salmon on our plate, the Dutch baby finished, and the rice as well. So you guys can see what it looks like. I will also post the recipes. Now the other thing that, if anyone would like to have, are you all on the Facebook event? Is there anybody not on it? Because I'm going to post, you know, if you're interested in, have any questions, you can contact me. And again, as we talked about earlier, I'm going to be doing a drawing again next week on Tuesday. For anybody that participated in this tonight, you get $2 off your shipping or $4 off no matter when you order. But anyone who orders by 9 o'clock tomorrow night will get something free from me. I will open your order and add it and send it to you. So does anyone else have any other questions about anything? I do want to ask Liz if I changed your mind at all about tuna.
No,
Oh, well.
still going old school.
You really don't not like the can opener. You just don't like it with tuna fish. I'm fine with that.
Yes.
Does anyone have any questions about anything?
I have a question.
Sure.
You know the steamers that you use in the microwave,
Yes.
does it come with any kind of recipe booklet or anything? Because I saw some reviews where people said they cooked rice in it or broccoli or things like that, and I was just wondering if you got instructions.
Okay, I'm gonna grab them real quick because I want to show. There's one specifically for rice, and the rest of them are more for vegetables or heating up things. So let me grab them, and then I'll show them to you. So you can buy all three of them. They come in a set of three. They're black. There is a 1 quart size, a 2 quart size, and then this big one is 3 quarts, but it also is designed so that you can cook rice in it. It has a little bit of, the covers are simple. They have holes so that when you cook something, they steam and you can dump out the water. Basically, if you're using the 2 quart and the 1 quart, fresh broccoli or any kind of fresh vegetable, a 1/4 cup of water in about 4 minutes and it'll be done. That's all you need to know. Soup, you might have to kind of figure, if you're gonna heat soup or something else, might take a little longer, but it's a pretty simple formula. This one does come with directions how to make rice. It has a special cover, so there's 2 parts to it, so that if you put rice in it, it doesn't boil over all over in your microwave. So this is called, it's a microwave plus container. All these covers, if you have all 3 of them, nest on top of each other, so you don't have to worry about where they all are. They all fit on top of each other, and all of the other little containers fit inside. But if you only have one, I use the 1 quart all the time to just make some quick vegetables for a meal. Just 4 minutes is all you need. Even frozen, sometimes I just put a 1/4 cup of water and frozen vegetables and it gets done. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Does anybody else have any questions? This is your chance.
Hey, Carol, I have a question for you. The Dutch baby, what size cast iron skillet is that in?
It's the 10. It's the 10-inch. And the reason why I did that tonight is because right now, I don't think you can get the 12-inch. I think they're on back order, so they're gonna come eventually, but the 12-inch and the 5.5 inches are on back order. So that's why I showed you the 10. So,
Thank you.
all right, anybody else?
Do you happen to have one of those closing slices around?
I
Rosa?
do. Oh, that's one of my favorite things.
The 10 is 50.
Okay, so this is called the closing cut. The best thing that you ever had in your kitchen. So it is designed, it has a spring in here and these 2 top push in. So it's designed for cutting grapes or olives or grape tomatoes, or you can even cut bagels in half with this. And all you need is this and a knife that's at least 8 inches long. So you can buy a set with these 2 parts. This is our coated chef's knife. But how it works, and what I use it most for, is for chicken breasts or pork chops. So you can put them in here. You lay your knife on the edge like this, and then you just slice through until it gets to the end here. And then you have 2 nice pieces of chicken as opposed to a chicken breast that looks like a small chicken. This whole thing can go in your dishwasher, so you don't have to worry about contamination. And if you're wanting to cut bagels or something else, you can do it. If you wanted to make a slit in a pork chop or in a chicken breast, you'd only go halfway and take it out. So that's called the close and cut. And I didn't have anything to use it on tonight, but I'm glad you asked. Does anybody else have a question about anything? You know, the only bad thing about these programs is I can't have you eat any of the things. I'll tempt you by showing you pictures, but certainly I appreciate your input and any questions you've had, but if you have any more, feel free to post them on the Facebook page. We're gonna go on with a few more posts. If there's other products you'd like me to see, I can post them over the next week. I'm not gonna post as much, but I will post a little bit every day. So anybody else have any other questions?
We have another question over here. Do you
Okay.
have a recipe for the donuts that you posted earlier this week?
Yes, I do. I did post, I thought I posted the chocolate donut. But there are 3 recipes that I have, the chocolate donuts and vanilla donuts, and also there's some called apple cider donuts. Do you guys know how to use the chat? You click on the little chat button. If someone wants those recipes, just type your email address in there. Click on chat and type it in, and then I'll send it to you. I'll email you all the recipes, anybody that wants it. You got to do it right there. Oh, wow. So far 2 people, great. Anybody else? All right, because those are really amazing, the donuts. All right, I'm getting all kinds of people. I'll keep it open until you all get your names in there. Any other questions? And if you don't, if you can't figure out how to do it, let me know. But it looks like I have Virginia, Debbie, and Liz,
Oh, here.
Vera, Andrea, and Diane, did you want it?
Yeah, I'm the Galante at att.net. My name didn't go up on it, but
Oh, okay.
this isn't me.
Sue's iPad, I got Sue. All right. I will send all those, and if you want, I can just I can post the recipes from tonight, but I can also mail them to you. Anybody opposed to that? Emailing the recipes from tonight?
That'd be great.
No, that'd be great.
Okay. I'll still post them in case somebody isn't on, but I'll definitely send them the Dutch baby and the salmon. And I advise you not pay attention to how long you're cooking the glaze in the microwave. So that's going to be a little dirty thing. I actually crystallized the sugar, so it's kind of a fun thing. So, but my kitchen doesn't smell, so I guess that's good. So, and Diane, I didn't get your email. Did you want to say it again?
She's Galante.
I'm the
That's it.
one that's Galante at att.net.
Galante at att.net?
At att, yeah.
Got it.
It's up there, but my name wasn't up there.
Shoot there.
Oh, now I see it. Okay, got it. I have it. So I think I have everybody. Well, you guys have been great. You have some time to think about things that you might want if you do, but I appreciate everyone being on the party tonight. And no matter where you are, you Florida people, we could do parties up here. You can invite anybody you want. I'm glad that you all joined us. That's one of the best things about this, is that you can have people from all over the world or all over the country. And you don't even have to be contaminated by any germs or anything like that. So where are you guys that are in Florida? Where do you live?
We're in Port St. Lucie,
Oh, okay.
50 miles above Palm Beach, West Palm.
Okay. And how about you, Andrea? Where are you from?
It's Laurel, Maryland. It's right between Baltimore and DC.
Oh, nice. So are you getting hit by The hurricane, or did it miss you?
Well, it was here. It wasn't as bad as we thought, but we did have a tree fall in the backyard, which has caused some problems today.
Oh,
You had it worse than we did.
yeah, I think it kind of skirted Florida, but, well, I'm glad that you survived and you're on here without any, and you don't have water coming in your house or anything, so I guess that's good. So, well, I am going to, I don't know what's going to happen when I'm done, if there's going to be a recording on the first half of this or not, but we will definitely talk about this later. And I hope to post it on the thing, at least the second half. So unless you have any questions, we'll see you soon. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Thanks.
See ya.
See you later.
Bye.